I am super passionate about every single thing I talk about here on this channel. There is one topic that I am extra passionate about, and that is living a clutter-free life. Clutter to me equals stress, and I really hate stress. In fact, I don't know anybody who likes it. So today I'm gonna give you 10 daily habits that you can do really easily to help you live a little bit more clutter-free and stress-free. I hope this video is helpful. If it is, please subscribe and let's hop right in. Okay, number one daily habit. Put your dishes into the dishwasher as soon as you're done using them. So what I do is I run the dishwasher every single night, and then the first thing that I do after waking up and getting the kids ready is unload the dishwasher. It's like my very first chore of the day. So I get it unloaded. That way I can be loading it throughout the day. My kids can be loading it throughout the day. It is a beautiful system, and it avoids that sink pileup, which is so cluttered, plus it smells awful. So have a habit, or try and form the habit, of putting dishes right into the dishwasher after you're done using them. This next one can be really tricky, especially if you live in a small space, but that is trying to keep appliances off the counters as much as possible. Now, don't worry if you feel like you have to have appliances on the counter because there's nowhere else for them to be. I totally get it. My suggestion then is to just keep them really wiped down. This will help them look nice and it won't look as cluttered. But let me know, do you have appliances on your kitchen counters, or are you able to fit them into the pantry or into the cupboards? I know this one can be really tricky. I like to have just a couple of simple decor items in my kitchen just to make it feel a little bit more homey, but you know I have lived in spaces where this was not possible. I had to utilize that counter space for appliances. I've done it before, but just wiping them down makes a huge difference. All right, this next one is kind of a no-brainer, so I don't want to spend too much time on it, but go through your mail right away. Again, we're talking about forming daily habits. So try and form the habit of, as soon as you grab your mail, go through the junk, get the bills at least laid out, put wherever the bills go so that you know to pay them, and that's it. Done. Having a huge pile of mail, and I will tell you, even having a pile of mail in a drawer makes the drawer very cluttered. I have tried so many different simple laundry systems throughout the years. I have finally realized my ultimate system does not require any laundry hampers in the bedrooms. There are none in the bathrooms. None. I have everybody in the house put their dirty clothes directly into the washing machine, and this has been incredible. I like to wash my lights and darks together. This has never been a problem for me. I just watch out for red. I don't put red in there, and if something's really dark and has never been washed before, I'll do a little pre-wash. The majority of the time, I just wash my lights and darks together, aside from sheet and towel day, which I bleach. It is glorious. And we just don't have these piles of clothes everywhere. And to be honest, when I had laundry hampers in the bedrooms, my kids missed half the time anyway. The clothes would end up on the floor. So this has been an amazing solution, and I've loved how much it has cut the clutter. Do not overlook this next one. Put your couch back together. And what I mean is, if you have throw pillows, if you have a throw blanket, if you have cushions that are easily removed from your couch, just have it generally tidied up. I love to have pillows on my couch, and I have to hear your opinion in the comments on this one because I feel like it is pretty split. A lot of people don't want to have them. They don't want to deal with them because it is maintenance. I love the look of throw pillows enough that I am willing to put in the work, let's say, to have them in my life. So I like to have a daily habit of tidying up the couch. a few times a day. It only takes 10 seconds, so maybe I spend 30 seconds on the couch every day, and it's so worth it to me. And to have the pillows laid out nicely, oh, it just looks so good. So if you do have pillows on your couch, tidy them every day, straighten them up, fluff them, whatever you have to do to get them looking nice. It will make an insane difference in your main living space. I used to have a shoe caddy in the kind of back entryway of my house where all the shoes were piled up, and it looked really cluttered, even if the shoes were pretty well organized in that space. And I just realized that keeping shoes hidden is the best solution of all. So even if you just put a basket with a lid in the garage and people could kick their shoes off into the basket, of course the lid to keep bugs out, or if you have baskets in your house, I have mine in the coat closet, and we just have 2 separate baskets and we put our shoes in there. It works awesome. And then IKEA sells amazing solutions for shoes, which I've never tried, but my friends have them and they're beautiful. So try and keep your shoes hidden, because shoe clutter is just really unappealing. It can look really messy so fast. So keep your shoes hidden. Whatever solution works for you is great. Just try and keep them out of sight. Clean off your bathroom counter every single morning after you're done getting ready. This is a daily habit that I really enjoy. I do my makeup, I do my hair, my husband gets ready, he's got his supplies and products, and then we put all of this away. We have it underneath the sink, and our bathroom counter is clear of any clutter. And I really love this. I think it looks really fresh when I go into the bathroom. I just feel like this zen and it's awesome. I love having that feeling. So if you're able to not have your counters be a storage space for bathroom products, this really helps. But again, sometimes you just don't have the storage underneath the sink or whatever. So if this is the case, try and contain everything. So get boxes or pretty cans that you can put things in. However you can nicely contain your bathroom clutter, let's say, the better. Because having a bathroom that is free of clutter really makes getting ready so nice, and it's just a fresh space anyway, or it can be if it's clutter free. So anyway, don't store your bathroom essentials on the bathroom counter. Oh, this next one is so tough, but it makes a huge difference. Designate flat surface areas of your home as clutter-free zones. I know, it's so hard. Not piling up your flat surfaces makes a huge difference in the overall feel of your home. So one area I for sure recommend not having as a clutter zone is the dining room table. I know this one is tempting to use that way because of its size and its location. It's really, really tempting to come in, set down backpacks, set down books, papers, whatever it may be. But designating flat surfaces, especially the dining room table, as clutter-free zones, it just makes your house look so much cleaner. And not having that extra clutter to like shuffle through when you need to eat is really nice. And not having to clear off the table every single time you're gonna have a meal. So try and designate all flat surfaces as clutter-free zones, but especially that dining room table. All right, keep kids' toys hidden. I have 3 little kids, and I have tried out so many systems over the years, and the one that I always go back to is keeping kids' toys hidden. So I try and have a daily habit with the kids. They can start picking up their toys when they're 1 year old, is training them to keep their toys put away and hidden. So I don't have any baskets that are out that have kids' toys, but I do have an idea for you. If you live in a space where you feel like that is your only option, you have to create a toy box, let's say, or a kids' play zone. Just go ahead and put a blanket over it. This is like my favorite hack, one of them anyway. You just toss a blanket over when you're not using the toys. and instantly you have a clutter-free area. So try to hide the toys. Hide them however you can. Get creative. And then if you have toys that have a lot of little pieces, don't have them in the main area where your kids can access them, because they get thrown all over the place, and I think you know exactly what I mean. And then the pieces get lost and it's a nightmare, and incomplete sets are not as fun to play with. Getting into the habit of putting your clean clothes away immediately is hugely beneficial. This way you don't mix up clean and dirty, which has happened in my house before. I will not name names, but this definitely has happened, and it just causes more clutter and more laundry because you don't know which is which. So if you just have the habit of keeping clothing off the floor that's clean, because we talked about the dirty clothes, but the clean clothes, put them away, hang them up. This will take an extra 5, 10, 15 seconds. It is going to make a huge difference. All right, I have to mention this, but you've got to curb your shopping habits if you want to live in a clutter-free space, because no matter how much inventory you're able to get out of your home, if you keep bringing it in at just as fast of a rate that you're getting rid of it, or an even faster rate especially, then you're just creating more clutter and more work for yourself because you have to manage everything. So try and curb your shopping habits. Now, people have talked about going on spending freezes or no buys. I love this concept, but I can feel the limitation of it. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me to go on a no buy. It sounds a little bit scary and intimidating, and I think that the human nature in us wants to rebel. So I like to think of this as a fill your bank account challenge. I feel like we as people love a good challenge, and to imagine filling your bank account, it's putting it in such a positive light instead of a no buy where you're kind of depriving yourself. You're filling your account. So try and think of that like a fill my bank account challenge, and that goes along with cutting clutter. What other daily habits do you think contribute to a clutter-free home? I would love to chat with you in the comments. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Again, don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.